Good afternoon, everybody, and it looks like I am live today. Awesome to see so many of you on, ready to learn about LinkedIn. I figured Friday afternoon was an awesome time to do this. You don't see many webinars on Friday afternoons, so just want to make sure if someone can tell me in the chat if you can see me and if you can hear me okay. I know there's a little bit of delay here on webinars on air, but I want to make sure y'all can see me and hear me. I got a lot of information that you're not going to want to miss out on today. And if you're looking for the chat button, it's going to be in the upper left of your screen. If you hover over the left of your screen, there's a little blue box, I believe it is. And you click that and you will be able to chat. Can you hear me okay? Just going to give this a minute here. Takes a little bit for it to come in. Just to give you an overview of why I've really focused on LinkedIn while I'm waiting for a little bit of response here is, and I'll go over this too during the webinar, but LinkedIn is really an untapped market for network marketers. I've been on LinkedIn since about 2010 and always had the account, never really did anything with it. But I thought, boy, I haven't really seen a lot of training out there on LinkedIn. So I started to really dig and do some research. And in my research, I found some really cool things. And I know as busy as we are as network marketers, not everybody has time to go out there and do that research. And so I wanted to come out here today and give you guys this information so you can go out there with me and we can start crushing it on LinkedIn and let other network marketers know that LinkedIn is not just for corporations and it's not just for big businesses. It's for small businesses too, and it was built for businesses. So what I'm going to start with today is a PowerPoint presentation. I don't have very many slides because a lot of this I'm going to do live demo, and just so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about in the slides and exactly how I am able to add up to 1,000 new connections or 500 plus new connections in a week, and how I keep track of all those connections is a bonus that I'm going to share with you guys at the end. So you're going to want to stay tuned to the end, and you're going to want to pull out a pen and paper, pull up your text pad, whatever it is, and take some notes. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Let's see. Share screen. Entire screen. I'm going to pull up my PowerPoint here. Share. And PowerPoint. All right. Hopefully you can see my PowerPoint presentation and you can hear me okay. I kind of want to check in the chat to see if you can, but I don't know. Yeah, if someone can just quickly let me know in the chat, do you see my screen? I know it's probably zooming in and out there. I'm assuming you're seeing my screen, so I'm going to go with that. I'm assuming you can hear me okay and things are good to go. So today we're going to learn 3 drop-dead simple strategies to get you guys more LinkedIn connections, leads, and sales for your business. And I just got so much exciting stuff. I'm really excited today. So why LinkedIn? We were just talking about this a little bit, but I'm going to go into it here a little bit further, okay? We have 332 million users, and that's worldwide. There's 200 plus countries and territories. So there's all sorts of people that you can reach out, and it's also, I believe, available in over 40 languages. 40% of the users log in daily. That's 40% of 332 million users log in daily. Those are eyeballs that can be seeing your stuff, that can be seeing what you have to offer, what services you have to provide, okay? 4 times better targeted leads than Facebook and Twitter. LinkedIn is the only social media site that is built for business and business owners. The only one out of however many hundreds of social media sites there are out there, LinkedIn is the only one that's built for business owners. So remove all the distractions, because you guys, I'm about to give you some insider secrets to the social media platform that is most underused by network marketers today. Okay, turn off your cell phones, your Skype, your Facebook, give kids a coloring book, etc. I don't want any distractions. You guys need to be able to see this and hear this. Let's see what's, just checking some things on over here. Okay, I hope you can hear me because my camera's not on, but anyway. All right, here's the cool part. Stay tuned until the end for 2 awesome bonuses. You will have the opportunity to work with me and an exclusive offer that you definitely don't want to miss out on. So stay tuned until the end, you guys. A little bit about me before I get into the nitty-gritty of what we're going to go over here. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Lived in Iowa all my life. I have traveled to many states, including Canada, showing Arabian horses through the years as I was growing up. Married with 3 boys and a network marketer since 2009. I got a couple pictures here. This is a horse actually that I recently lost last year. I have a picture of my dad because he was an entrepreneur, and I often think of him as I'm going through my business and the day-to-day activities of what it takes to run a business. And also a picture of me and my children. Network marketing experience and achievements. As I said, I've been marketing since 2009. I didn't have any idea how to market online for the first, that should be first, basically 3 to 5 years of wasted time and money. And I know a lot of network marketers are out there where they've wasted their time and their money trying to find the exact thing that works for them. I found my lead system pro in 2010. I wasn't taking business seriously, and I quit MLSP twice. That was the #1 mistake that I'd made for my business. That was 4 years ago. Rejoined MLSP for a 3rd time in 2012. Looked at my business as a business. And since then, in May of 2013, I believe it was May, I was MLSP Rising Star. I've had several on my MLSP team. I've grown my downline in my primary business because of MLSP and their marketing and just what the entire system has to offer. I attended my first live event in 2013, my 2nd live event just this year, 2014. And in November of 2014, I was awarded L1 MLSP Achievement Award. And I've got a few photos over here. Some of you may recognize Ray Higdon. And I have a picture here with me and my husband and the Mike Dillard. He was actually at this last MLSP event this year, and that was quite an honor to hear him speak and to actually get to meet basically what they call the father of attraction marketing in person. And then I also have, this was the first year that I attended, me with Brian Finelli, excuse me, and Norbert Orlowitz, and just an amazing experience after all. You know, both of them were, and I can't wait until next year to see what that has to bring. A little bit of recognition. These are actually LinkedIn recommendations or that I have received. And Ron Thompson, the mobile web with mobile web design, gave me an awesome recognition, one of the best in their field, social media marketing. Russell Morris, I've known him for several years, and he gave me a nice recommendation there. Very professional, courteous in her dealings with others, is highly motivated, and has pleasant personality. If you're looking for a coach or mentor, which is what I do, great person to hook up with. And we have done business together in the past, and so thank you for that recommendation, Russell. I appreciate that very much. And now John McWhorter, I've talked with him online, but I've never spoke with him on the phone, and I was thrilled when he decided to give this to me this year. And it says, Margaret is trustworthy and reliable, works well with clients, and is knowledgeable in her field. He highly recommends her. What's cool, and I'm gonna talk to you about this now because it's here in front of you. What's cool about LinkedIn recommendations is in their guidelines, you can use these in other publications. It's perfectly legal. They're not going to come after you for copyright or anything like that. So it's that is really powerful because you can use this, you know, on your blog. You can use this on other social media sites. You can put this wherever you want to when you get recommendations from others on LinkedIn. I thought that was really, really cool when I heard that. All right, so let's go into what you're going to learn today, okay? We're going to go over 4 key points to a professional profile on LinkedIn. We're going to learn how to create a keyword-rich headline without keyword stuffing it. You don't want so many keywords in there that that's all that you see. But you want them strategically in there so people know exactly what you're known for and exactly what you need to do or what you do. The importance of keywords in your summary and experiences and where to put them. I'm going to give you guys access to a hidden tool that I use for free. This tool is free to increase my connections up to 500 people per week. And I'm going to show you exactly how to use this tool. I'm going to do this in a live demo. I will also be introducing you to LinkedIn's blogging platform. I'm sure I didn't even realize there was a blogging platform until earlier this year, and I've dug into there. And I'm going to show you how to quickly you can publish a post in there. And I was amazed because it does depend on what type of articles you put in there. But if you hit the right one, this feature alone gave me leads within 5 minutes of publishing the article. I mean, how many times can your blog do that? Not typically, no. Social media posts can, but they don't give as much information, or you're not able to give as much information. So this blogging platform is huge, absolutely huge for you and your business. All right, so grab your pen and paper because we're going to get started. 4 key points for a professional profile. This one sounds so simple, but I tell you, when I did this first one, I noticed a difference in the messages that I was receiving, the comments I was getting, and the connection requests I was getting, even before I found the secret tool I'm going to show you. It has to do with your name, how you have your name on LinkedIn. Use all capital letters. It catches attention in the feed. If you, when we're done with the presentation, if you go over to LinkedIn and you scroll through LinkedIn, you won't see very many with capital letters, but when you do spot one, it catches your attention because it stands out. I thought that was a huge, that's a huge gold nugget right there if you want to stand out on LinkedIn. Your headline, now this is your profile in general, is what I'm going over here, the 4 key points. So your headline, don't use your job title in your headline, and use dividers. You can also put special offers. I'll have an example of this here in just a couple slides. And I'm not going to say anymore because I've got the examples of both on there. So just don't use the job title. Use dividers to separate your keywords in there, and put special offer. You can put special offers, anything that you're promoting at the current time. The photo, they really prefer just a head and shoulder shot photo. That's different than Facebook. You know, Facebook, you can do pretty much any photo that you want to. LinkedIn, though, if you really want to be looked at as a professional, you need a head and shoulder shot. And it's just much more presentable, professional way of putting yourself out there on this site for businesses. Contact info. This is a biggie with me, and I'm going to go through this when we go live and show you guys exactly where it is, because I've had people ask me, well, where do I find to fill out my contact info? Where do I put this? I have it clear at the end. There's a specific place for it, and you're probably looking right over it if you're on LinkedIn. But fill it out completely for the website's inner phrase, and I'll show you what I mean by that as well. And like I said, you will see this when we go to LinkedIn Live View. All right, your headline. This is the first thing others will see when visiting your profile on LinkedIn. This has to catch their attention. If your headline doesn't catch their attention, they're not going to stay on your profile page. Just like with your blog, if your headline and your first few sentences of your blog post don't catch their attention, they're not going to stick around. So many marketers make the mistake of just putting self-employed or distributor at XYZ company. This tells them what you do, but not how you can help them. I've seen some people use their taglines on their headlines, and that's okay, but I would rather put a tagline down in your summary. This is an example of a headline that I found that I thought was a really good example. This person put in here, entrepreneur. These are the dividers I'm talking about. So she had entrepreneur, marketer, brand and marketing specialist, business developer, crowdfund project manager. Okay, so yes, it is all keywords, but I don't know. I mean, it's the way that she put that she strategically put it in here. You can tell exactly what she does and exactly what she's promoting, and that's what you want. She's an entrepreneur. That tells you what she does. Marketer, brand and marketing specialist. That tells you what she can help you with. Business developer. That tells you she may be able to help you develop your business in a way you may not be thinking about. And the crowdfunding project manager, that tells you what she's currently promoting. This is how you want your headline to set up and to stick out on LinkedIn. Okay, don't try to read all this page at once. I'm going to go through these one at a time. But LinkedIn summary, what it is and how to place keywords. Keywords are really important on LinkedIn because, you guys, LinkedIn is a search engine. Just like you can do graph search on Facebook, you'd be amazed the kind of targeting and searching that you can do on LinkedIn. And just to let you know, I'm going to have some few more upcoming webinars with going over specific things and to really break it down for you. And we'll have more about that at the end of the presentation. But your summary it's like a short biography, but yet it should tell a little more about what you do and how you can help others. Okay. I like to have 2 to 3 specific network marketing problems listed on mine. Say struggling with getting 5 to 10 leads a day. That's a problem that probably 90% of network marketers have. And then I describe how I can solve these problems. And I will show you this, like I say down here at the end in the live demo. And I want to highlight this too. Nowhere on your profile should you push specific products. That's what showcase pages are for. That's what company pages are for, which I will be holding another training in the near future to go over the company pages and the showcase pages and how to use those, okay? Keywords, once again, sprinkle them throughout your summary, but also have them in a paragraph where you list them. And I'll show you that. It's a cool trick that I learned. Being that it's a search engine, you've got to have those keywords in there. All right. Your experience section. LinkedIn's profile is kind of like it is your resume. It is your network marketing business resume. So you're going to have your summary, which tells you a little bit about your skills, a little bit about what you can help with. You're going to have your experience. This on a resume would be like the jobs you had. I'm going to show you and tell you what to list, tell you about the description and the keywords you should have there. Some network marketers put years of experience on their profile. I mean, you scroll down and scroll down and scroll down, and before you know it, you're like clear back into the 80s. I've kind of done mine a little bit different, and I've noticed that it's really helped. I have edited mine down to what I do that can help other network marketers with their problems, okay? So basically, if a connection wants to know what I have done previously, they can ask me, but they typically are interested in what you're currently doing. They're on your profile to see what you're currently up to. So be specific in your description of what you do, for that company. And each experience should have a list of keywords in a paragraph, just like your summary does. In each experience or in each company that you list on your profile, you need to have that list of keywords in there again. And all of this I'll go over live, and I'm going to show you. Speaking of which, that's all I've got for slides, you guys. Are you ready to go live and see everything I just showed you, plus how to get the 500 plus connection requests a week and to get introduced to LinkedIn's powerful blogging platform? Hope you're all ready, because we're going to go. And don't forget, stay tuned to the end for some awesome bonuses. Before I flip over, I will be right back in just a second. All right. Still sharing my screen, so I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna X out of this one. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I don't want to save it yet. So I'm going to minimize that. All right, let's head over to LinkedIn. You guys are going to be blown away. I'm so excited. All right. Here we are on LinkedIn. This is what it'll look like when you log into LinkedIn. It's going to take you right to the home page. Okay? Pulse has articles that you may be interested in that LinkedIn has found that may fit your niche. Okay? And as you scroll down, as I was saying before, does anybody see any names here that have their letters all in caps? Probably not, right? Oh, but look at here. I recently updated a little bit of my profile, so, but see how this sticks out rather than not having it in caps. And also Lion, which I'll go over later, is actually a LinkedIn open networker. It's huge. As I scroll down, I just want to show you guys, where did it go? Here we go. All right. Since I've dug into LinkedIn, and this is actually a little low for right now because I've been working on getting the presentation up, but your profile has been viewed 20 times by 22 people in the last 7 days. But my rank, you can rank on LinkedIn. Your profile can rank in the search on LinkedIn. Your rank for profile views has improved by 26%. So you guys might be saying, okay, well, what does that really mean, right? I'm going to click in here and I'm going to show you guys. All right, so number 12 out of 97. These are network professionals like me. As I scroll down here, I have social media in my profile, which I'll show you a lot. I have network marketing. So these are all network marketers, social media people, and I rank in the top 12%, number 12 of 97. The really cool part, I have over 1,800 connections, and I'm in the top 12%. I guarantee probably by the end of tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to be in that top 10%. And with what I know, that's where I'm going to stay. All right, let's go to my profile. All right, profile. We're going to go through some things here so you guys know exactly what's going on. When you first go to your profile, and this recently changed on LinkedIn too, I mean, just like in the past couple days, when you go to profile and you hit it up here, it's going to put you automatically into edit mode. I'm going to X this out. So you can actually, right when you go there, you can come in and you can edit these things. Now, I'm going to click this View Profile As. When you click that, it's going to tell you up at the top, I think, yep. Okay, this is what your profile looks to your connections. Okay. And I'm going to show you the public profile too, so you guys can see a difference of when people find you in LinkedIn, like say if they go to Google and they search for your LinkedIn profile, or they're searching for you on Google. I'm going to show you what your LinkedIn profile looks like on Google too. It looks different. But you can have a header background up here. This will not show when someone else is looking at your profile, this blue bar up here. So right away they say, oh, she's got her own website. Oh, she specializes as an online business professional. She's a team builder and a social media expert. Boom, you know what? They come down here and they read my headline. What is, I mean, it's congruent. You want to have congruency. Network marketing professional, team builder, specializing in social media, blogging, and video marketing. That tells them exactly what I do. Now you have a limited number of characters here that you can use. I can't remember for sure exactly what that number it is, but if you go over, they will tell you. Okay. It also tells them I'm a premium member. That basically means I have upgraded to a paid account, but I'm realizing with what I've learned, you don't have to do that. You can do everything that I'm going to show you under a free LinkedIn account and get the same results. Very, very cool. So people can send me a message. If they have Sales Navigator, which I do, they can do that. This arrow here, if you're looking at somebody's profile, you can view their recent activity. You can suggest an update to their profile. You can recommend them, the recommendations that I showed you at the beginning of the presentation. You can even find references for them. You can share their profile, save it, or you can block or report. This is your URL like if you want to give to somebody to come and look at your profile, this is the URL that you're going to give them. This is editable, changeable. When you're in the other view, when you're in the edit mode, there's a little pencil that'll show up here, and you can change this. You want this to be congruent with your name if possible, or your business. If you do have a business name, you want to make it congruent. So you're congruent across all your social media networks. So where do you put the contact info? Where do you find someone's phone number if you want to give them a call? Right here. And you can edit this when you are in the edit mode. You want to have an email address. You want to have an instant message. You want to have your phone number. Address is optional. I do go ahead and put mine there. LinkedIn is very connected with Twitter when you make your Twitter post. Websites. This is what I was talking about when I say when you put your websites on here, have a phrase, and I'll show you the defaults here in a minute once I scroll down through the rest of this to show you what I want to. And I'm going to go back to edit mode, so you can see how to edit those. It's super simple. But you want to have a blog on here. If you have a blog, you want to have something that you're promoting. You want to have the link to that. Those two things I highly recommend. If you have a company site, you can put that on there as well, or a corporate site if you're in an MLM. All right. Posts. You guys, these are the things that I have gotten my leads off of. I have over, like I said, almost 1,900 followers right now. If you click see more, I think I have like 7 or 8 of them here. People can click on these and they can come in and they can comment, they can share. And when we get into that blogging platform, I'm going to show you that. Okay. Background. This is your summary. You want your keywords sprinkled throughout here. And like I said, I give a little list of problems, and then I tell the results that I have helped people with those problems. As you can see, if any of the following are concerns of yours, you may be interested in generating leads for free with my company. Some of those concerns may be, I'm frustrated because my lead generation isn't consistent enough. I'm tired of not having consistent follow-up routine. I'm confused on how to market effectively on social media. Those are all very common problems that network marketers face. And I show the solutions I can provide by saying our customers have reported the results. And I'll say within the first week of using the system, I've generated 5 leads a day. That's what one customer has reported. Even after taking a few days off because of the CRM, which is our customer resource manager, I knew exactly where to start up again with building my business. After implementing Facebook training, I got 100 leads from Facebook off of one Facebook ad. That's how I can help people with those problems, and they are congruent with one another as far as 1, 2, and 3. And then I just say to find out more about the company and to work with me, I leave my phone number again, or I tell them they can message me on LinkedIn. I also say ask about my free private coaching that I also provide for my team members. Keywords. These are the keywords I was talking about. All you want to do, and I suggest using Google Keyword Planner and searching out your keywords. On LinkedIn, you want keywords that get a high number of searches. Because it's going to help you show up in the LinkedIn search results more, because those are going to be the common things that people are going to be searching for on LinkedIn. So I've figured out my keywords that I want to be known for. Also in the keywords, I've put my name in different variations, or my website in here as well. So if people come to LinkedIn and they search for me, it's going to pull up my profile because I've got my keywords in here. experience. From my experience, I do have an MLM, but for the purpose of what I'm doing on LinkedIn right now, I've left that out because I'm really keyed, focused in on helping people with their business. And as I approach them with how I can help them, a lot of times I will find out that they're not happy in the MLM that they're in, or they're not having success with it. And then that's when I can bring in my primary business. So from my experience, I've already told you guys that I have my Lead System Pro, but I also have my own company that I've launched, and it's Margaret Wilson Marketing. Again, I have my headlines here with dividers. Online business professional. I help with lead generation. I'm a social media coach and team builder consultant. These are phrases that people are going to be searching for on LinkedIn. I go through and I explain here more about what I do. I offer private coaching. And then again, I have my keywords. And you guys, all I did was copy and paste here in the edit mode. And these are some of those recommendations. I have 12 more recommendations for Margaret Wilson Marketing. So I have a total of about 14 recommendations for my own company. And then this is a blog post that I actually did on LinkedIn profile optimization. And you can definitely click on that and you can read that if you visit my profile after the webinar. And then here I highlight my Lead System Pro. Network marketing professional again, team builder, lead generation specialist. This is what Network Marketing Pro helps me do. And so I have that in here as my experience as well. I tell a little bit about what I do. I offer the free coaching package, and then I have my keywords down below. I've received 2 honors and awards in MLSP, Member of the Month and L1 Leadership Level. And I've listed a couple courses in here. I have taken their social media mastery course, and I have taken their copywriting course. And you can click more and see that. The other thing that I've done with this experience, which is really cool about LinkedIn right now, is you can add videos. This is when they click on this. I think these are videos that I did. It will lead you to a video. You can put videos on your profile. Any of you who are out there who are video marketers, that is something that I would definitely tap into because videos catch attention. Publications are different than the post that I showed you up here. Okay, these posts are actually on their blogging platform. The publications down here are articles that are and let's just do this and I'll show you where it goes. Are articles that also appear on your LinkedIn profile. But then as you click this, I'm going to wait for it to finish loading just so I can show you guys. Let's see if I can click over yet. It takes you to my blog. So these publications that I have put are just a brief summary of that. They click on that and you can lead them to your blog, your central hub. I use my blogs as about 3 or 4 of them, but Margaret Wilson Marketing is the main one that I use. And these you can lead them to your blog. Even if they click this more button, it's going to send them to your blog. Organizations, like I said, my Lead System Pro, these are the courses, and then this is how to gain more customers, use LinkedIn groups. That's the course that I put up above in my profile. These are the endorsements. LinkedIn calls these endorsements. Endorsements are huge because When someone visits your profile and they see your endorsements, they know that you're known for that stuff, and people feel confident enough about what you do to endorse you for that. I've recently kind of revamped my branding, and you can come in here, and as you're viewing somebody else's profile, you can just click endorse right here. It will endorse them. That's all there is to it. So if you have other teammates or other team members and you're on LinkedIn and you want to go at this as a team effort, this is something huge that you can do for them, is come in and give them their skills or their endorsements. Went to a little bit of college, graduated high school. Interests, I have some of my offline interests on here, but I also have my keywords once again copied and pasted into here. And this is powerful because you can click on these, and like it says right there, you're going to find other users that have that keyword. Why is that powerful? Because you can, I don't really want to call it spy, but you can go in and see what other people in your niche have on their profile, what they're promoting, what may or may not be working for them. Okay, it's an insider secret right there. Personal details, advice for contacting me. Once again, I leave my phone number, I leave my email address. They can contact me here on LinkedIn. Certifications. This is actually a course that I have taken, and it gives you certifications that you can put on your profile using LinkedIn groups. And if you don't want to go in and spend the 7 hours that I did watching this, I'm going to summarize this whole course in probably about the time it's going to take for this one. Maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more. And so you can be on the lookout for that webinar as well. Organizations I support, obviously my Lead System Pro, and that is my primary Sizzle International Health and Wellness Company. These are the recommendations that you can come in here and you can copy and paste these and put them anywhere that you want to. And that tells, you know, at this time Russell was with another company when working with Margaret at Margaret Wilson Marketing. They tell where they were working, but these recommendations are absolutely huge. These tell the groups that I'm in. Another thing that you might want to do with your competitors is go in and see what groups they are following. Groups are huge on LinkedIn. I'm not going to go into that today because that's a whole nother webinar for itself. And influencers. Influencers are people that have a lot of influence on LinkedIn. A lot of people share their stuff. Tony Robbins, I'm following over here on LinkedIn. Even Bill Gates, you never know what will be thrown up in there. Some news that I'm following, or that actually looks like that I should, oh. And as you're viewing somebody else's profile, like we are here, you don't see that I'm following it right now because we're viewing this as if it's you. So if you come in here and like, oh, I might want to follow Tony Robbins, all you have to do is click on that and you'll be following him and you'll receive those updates from Tony Robbins. These are companies that I follow. This is actually my showcase page, and I also have a company page on here, Margaret Wilson Marketing. You can look me up that way. So that's basically, that is a huge overview of your profile. I'm going to return to that, return to my other profile view though, because I want to show you guys how to edit those websites. I don't want to forget to do that before we get into the ninja strategies that you guys are here to learn about. Okay, so let this load. I'm going to click in here in contact info. There's the pencil I talked about. If you want to edit your public URL, this is the one to share with people. All right, here we go. Websites. All of these you can come in and you can edit. I'm not sure why my email, because I have changed my email address to linkedin@margaretrwilson.com. I'm not sure why it showed that in my public profile, but I'll have to let you know. And when I do, I'll email you guys an update. Okay, so if you want to edit your websites, you're going to click this pencil. Now, typically, what people do is they come in here and they'll choose personal website, company website, blog, RSS feed, portfolio. What you want to do is you want to click Other, and then you want to type in here what you want to show up over here. And then you give the link. It's just a more professional way of doing that. And it just makes it look better. Okay. So now I'm not going to start sharing my screen. I still have a little bit to go through here. I'm going to show you guys, now that you know how to set up your profile and how to keep those visitors on your page when you're on LinkedIn. I'm sure you guys want to know how to add 500 plus connections a week. All right, grab your pen because here's the website. Toplinked.com. Just going to type it up here. Oops, not top LinkedIn, top linked. I get confused now. Like, whoa, you're sending me too many places. Okay. Let's give this a minute to figure out where I'm sending it to. I hope you guys are getting a lot of value out of this. Leave me some comments in the chat when I get off my screen share and come back live to you. Also, if there's any questions, I'll open up the question box at the end, and I will stick around long enough to answer any questions that you guys might have as well. This is Top Linked. This is the site that can help you become the LinkedIn Open Networker. LinkedIn Open Networker will basically accept any connection request that somebody may send them. This is how right now on my LinkedIn, I have, if you go to here, these are your connections, notifications, connection requests. Right now I have over 229 pending invitations still. And this grows every day. As you can see, like, but just by today, it's grown by 12. And they're not just randomly throwing people at you. These are people that obviously market their business online because they're on LinkedIn. But many of them are network marketers, internet marketers, people within my niche. And this tool is outstanding. And then you'll also receive, obviously, your messages. One thing I will say about LinkedIn, when you get an endorsement, when you get a recommendation, when you get a message, even if it's just somebody saying hello, you want to reply to that. You want to respond to everything. I'm not saying spend 3 hours a day on LinkedIn. I'm usually on LinkedIn for about a half an hour, 45 minutes tops a day. I limit my time because I have other things, that I need to do. Another way, real quick, before I show you how to add those connections, keep in touch. Keep in touch is really, really cool. Because with keep in touch, you click in here and it's going to show you who has birthdays, who has job anniversaries for 2 years. You guys, I can't tell you how many times I've messaged them back, and I send them a private message when I respond to these, and they say, oh, I'm not with that company. It didn't work out so well. Open door to say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that can happen. What are you doing now? 80% of the time they're looking for something else, or they're looking for help with a specific problem. Okay, so all you have to do, let's see, here's a guy, actually this Martin Molnex, I've been connected with him on Facebook for quite some time. I'm also still connected with here on LinkedIn. He is in a coffee company that is different from mine. But if I want to say congrats, because he's been here for 4 years, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to click this. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to lose you guys. I don't want to comment on his public update. What I want to do is click these arrows, and I want to send him a private message because I want to get the relationship started and the conversations going. So I may say, congrats on 4-year anniversary. And I'm going to change up this default message that's here. I will start out with congrats. I'm going to say, it appears things are going well. But I'm going to ask him a question. Because with My Lead System Pro, I have several resources where I can help people with problems. So I'm just going to ask him, how's lead generation going for you these days? That's going to start the conversation back up. And then I usually thank them for their reply because I'm going to assume that they're going to reply to my message. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to give any links. I don't want to throw anything in his face right now. I just want to congrat him and ask how his lead generation is going. I'm going to send that message off. It's going to pop up another one. Happy birthday messages. I also send in a private message because once again, I want to start that relationship going. And so I'll just say, happy birthday. Do you have any big plans to celebrate? I'll come into here and I'll respond to probably anywhere between 5 to 10 of these a day, depending on how much time I have. And about 80 to 85% of the time I get a response back. I get the relationship going. All right, back to top linked. I'm kind of going between the two, but I've thought of some other things that you guys should really know about. I am a top linked member. If you are not, you can sign up for free to get the LinkedIn platform. They will also do this for Facebook and other social media sites. I haven't ventured that way yet because I am solely focused on LinkedIn. Hang on a sec while I get a drink here. Okay, I haven't done that yet because I am solely focused on just LinkedIn. So I want to log in. Where's my login? Top LinkedIn account. All right, so I'm going to log in here. I have to remember my address. I have everything kind of bookmarked on the other browser that I use. But I think this is it. So we're going to log in. All right. You guys are going to be blown away at how simple this is. All right, so you're going to log in, and you can add yourself to the invite me list. Now that is the paid version, but I just want people to, oh wait, maybe that isn't the paid version. Hold on. Add yourself Let me click this. I just, you know, honestly, you guys, I just recently started using this, and I do have the paid version. I have checked these to maybe download this to Facebook, but I haven't yet. So here you go. You can add yourself to a list by checking the box to the left of the name and clicking the Save button at the bottom of the page. You will then also be on Invite Me lists of your choice. You can also join them directly on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Now, these lists can only be used to send connection invitations directly through specific social networking sites. Any other use is prohibited. You guys do not take these emails and throw them in your autoresponders. Okay? They even tell you on Facebook, do not upload more than one list per week. Facebook is very picky about automated stuff, and that's why I have not loaded these up to Facebook. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do this. You want to come in here and you want to click LinkedIn. I've downloaded my first list already. So I'm going to put download list part 2 of 9. All right, let me find my full in. I gotta go click back up to my desktop. I think I put it in here. Top link. See, I have a folder even named top link. This is the first one. They come in Excel spreadsheets. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to download the second one. It says 1 of 9. This says 2 of 9. So this tells me where I'm at. I wouldn't recommend doing more than one of these a day because you guys are going to receive emails with the connection request as well. That is why I set up a separate email address for LinkedIn, so I can get all of these notifications over there. I'm going to click save. Okay, it's saved that second list. It's not going to tell me that. Now I'm going to come back over to LinkedIn. I'm going to come to connections, add connections. Okay, now you want to come over here and you want to click any email. Don't fill this out, but come down here to more ways to connect. Upload contacts file. This is what we want to do. There will be a replay of this as well for you guys to watch on my YouTube. And if you want that, you can contact me and I can give you the direct link, or you can look for me on YouTube. So you want to click that. Now you want to choose file. I need to go back up to my LinkedIn files. I'm going to pick this second one because I already did the first. Right there, and I'm going to put boom, upload file. Hopefully this won't crash on me and it'll keep going. All right. Boom, we have found 262 people you know on LinkedIn when you added your address book. I didn't add my address book, and I don't want to add my address book. So I'm going to skip that step. These are people in my address book. I don't want to add these people, so I'm going to skip that step. I hope that did it. Hang on. Thanks for searching your contacts. I didn't search contacts, so just a second. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, hang on. I just want to make sure that it did this. Do you use Gmail? No. 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 See more people you may know. Continue. This is doing, they may have changed this because I don't remember this. LinkedIn changes like Facebook every other day. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do this again. Nothing like changing it on the fly for me, right? I will know if those imported contacts went through because manage imported contacts. What's that? They've changed some of this since I've been in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, 392 people that I have not connected with on LinkedIn as of yet. So yeah, I want to connect with these people, absolutely. So select all. Wait, add more contacts. I'm going over a little over an hour here, guys, but bear with me. I am going to show you the blogging platform as well. I just want to make sure that we've got this working right here. Upload contacts file. So choose file. This is the file I want to upload. Upload file. I didn't remember it taking me to all that other stuff the last time. Maybe it did, I don't know. Okay, so they think that's an address book I added. It was actually just a my CVC file. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Add Connections. There's 262 people there. And then I'm going to add to network. All right, no, we don't use any emails, so we're not going to do that. And I think that's it. 100, look at this, 129 invitations have been sent. So boom. And like I said, I wouldn't recommend doing that more than once a day or once every other day because like you can see here, the first file that I loaded up, I have 230. It's huge. All right, who wants to learn about a blogging platform? Let's go over that quick so I can wrap this up and hopefully keep you guys under an hour and a half here. I know I'm going long. So let's go back to the home page. Now, up here you have your status updates, similar to what you have in Facebook. So you can share a status update. On status updates, you guys don't tell what you had for lunch. Don't tell your personal stuff. If you scroll down this news feed, it is, you guys, 100% business, or business quotes, things people may be interested in. Stick with the 80-20 rule, definitely on LinkedIn. 80% free value. Give. 20%, you can do a little promotion on your status update. But here is the cool part now. Creating a post is different than the status update. Watch this. This is a Pulse article. You are writing on LinkedIn's blogging article platform. Now for time-wise, I am going to go ahead and post something here today so you can see it quick. This is actually a post on one of my blogs that I'm going to probably unpublish because it's going to be published here. And for time's sake, I'm not going to spin it. But what you can do, and this, you guys, this is all I do. I go to my blog. And let it load here. All right. So I've got my blog up here. I'm going to come down here. I had it out that I was going to do. Okay, I'm gonna do one that I have not done yet, but I know this article that I have written is keyword rich, and people will come to LinkedIn's blogging platform to look for articles on specific things. I'm gonna put a oh, I think I already have this up there though. Maybe I can't. No, I'm not, because I think I do have the Herbalife one up there. I think I did that. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna come clear back. So I do want an older article that I'm not going to keep up here anymore. Come clear back this way. And the articles that you put, you want it just like a blog post. Let me use this from my Mona V review. You don't hear much about Mona V anymore. Or I have Ambit Energy. This is the post I told you about as far as targeting companies for leads. This has changed. This post and how you do this has changed within LinkedIn. This is a really short article. I'm going to take this one. And all I'm going to do, once it's loaded, once it's loaded, as I said. Okay. I'm just going to take this, because this one I am going to unpublish. And I'm going to right click. And I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come over here to LinkedIn. I'm going to come right down here. I'm going to do a right click. I'm going to paste. All right. My headings are still there. My if I scroll down, my links are still here. I'm going to double check this. Once I do this, and all you got to do is come up here. See, it's probably telling me it's a broken link. This is an old blog post. Add link. Okay. So I'm just going to add my link in here real quick. And I'm going to take this out because I'm not real sure where I was sending that to. So then I'm going to scroll back up here. I want my headline in here. So I'm going to come back over to my post. I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to grab my headline. What you want to do when you're doing this, if you're going to keep this article on your blog and put it on LinkedIn, you want to go and you want to spin it. Spin Rewriter is an awesome source. And they've really enhanced, they've really made it definitely worth its money, and it's not it's really cool. And all I'm going to put up here for time-wise sake, because I want to get back to you guys and see if you guys have any questions as well. I'm going to move my phone. You can probably hear that louder than heck. I'm going to come into images. Where's my images? My eyes are going buggy. I can't read. All right. They wanted 628, I think it said. Let's see if I can move this down and see. 698 by 400. So they want a pretty large image. I don't even know really what some of these are yet. Now, let's just come into here and see what I got. Hopefully they'll load up fast enough for me to see. I'm just gonna I'm gonna put this one in here because it's a nice image. It's not gonna have a keyword in it, which is fine. You don't have to have a keyword in the images of these. You just want something that's going to kind of catch attention. You can also put another image down here in your post, which I have done before. Drag to reposition. Let's see if it'll let me reposition this. There, I like that. All right. So I don't want to upload a new image. I'm going to keep that one. Boom, this is done, and I am going to publish. This shows my post. It shows a picture of me. They can come in here and they can like, comment, share. They can share on all these social media sites. And these are other posts that have been written. There are a ton of people using this service, which really amazed me because, you guys, I didn't even know the thing existed until I really started digging in to LinkedIn and these amazing tools that I have found. I published that, so boom, it appears in the newsfeed of your followers. When you go to your profile, and this is all I did, you guys, to get leads within 5 minutes off of LinkedIn. Obviously, it's going to come in here in edit mode, which I don't know why they changed that, but we'll deal with it, right? They're constantly updating this, so your numbers may constantly change. Keep an eye on your numbers over here. And okay, so in edit mode, it's not going to show. But when you go in to view this as public, it is going to show your posts that you have done. And when you make status updates on LinkedIn, I recommend 1 or 2 a day. It's not something like Facebook where you have to go in there and you have to put 5 to 7 posts a day. This down here, I'm going to show you real quick before I come back to you who's viewed your updates. This is cool because this shows your first connections, your first degree connections. Those are the ones you're directly connected to. The second loop is your second degree, and the third loop is the third degree. There's 3 degrees of connections on LinkedIn. And when I click through this one that I just did 2 days ago has gotten 44 views and 1 person in my second connection. I want to show you guys. This one right here. Agree or disagree questions work awesome on LinkedIn. I am having a lot of success with those. This one in particular, I've gotten 109 views, 8 likes, 2 comments. One thing I will say, when you post your status updates, also, as I come back to you, I'm going to keep talking here because I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to come back to you live. But as you're posting your updates, if you comment and share, where'd you guys go? Can't find the right tab. As you comment and you share on your updates, you want to hit like on those and you want to leave a first comment. And why I do that is keep it in the newsfeed longer and more people will see it. Typically, a post in the status updates is only going to stay there about 12 hours. And people may have to scroll down a while to find it. But if you comment on it and you like your own update, it's going to show up faster there. So that being said, I know I went really long today. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the question box. And you're going to see that pop over on the left side. Let's turn this on. So if you have a question, please go ahead and submit a question box in there. Or go ahead and submit a question. And I will be happy to answer that. There's a problem with it. Never mind. Type it in the chat. Plan B. If you have a question, put it in the chat. I went over a ton of information. While you're thinking of your questions, I want to get to the bonuses that I told you guys about. What I've decided to do is I'm on MLSP quite a bit. I use it exclusively. I'm always looking for top network marketers to grow my team and that I can help succeed. Okay. I'm going to type a link down in here for you to get more information about MLSP. And I shouldn't have stopped sharing my screen. I've gone really long. I don't want to take up any more of your time. There's a contact or a customer relationship manager in the back office of MLSP, and I'm going to put that link down here in the chat. I want you guys to check it out. This is how I keep track of all my LinkedIn contacts, who to follow up with, who to message, and that type of thing. It really goes hand in hand with LinkedIn. Now, the other thing that I am announcing today that I have not publicly said yet is in 2015, the early part of 2015, I am going to be releasing a full-blown out LinkedIn course. Everything from how to get your account to the guidelines to your profile, everything we went over today. I'm also going to go into groups. I'm going to go into, they do have an advertising platform. I'm going to dig into the advertising platform. There's a ton of the company pages. There's a ton of stuff on LinkedIn that I'm going to dig into. And I am going to be selling a LinkedIn Insider Secrets to LinkedIn course. The course itself will be valued well over $1,000, well over $1,000. The price that I'm going to put on the course, I'm going to charge $297 for the value. What does this have to do with MLSP? You join my team in MLSP, and I will give you my full-blown out LinkedIn course for half the price. You will save $150. If you have any questions, contact me on LinkedIn. Send me an email. I'm going to put the link down here in the chat. All you guys have to do is click on the blue box in the upper left-hand corner to find out more about sixfigurefollowup.com. On that link, and that'll give you an overview of six-figure follow-up. It also is integrated with MLSP. There is a 10-day trial for MLSP for $9.97 that you can sign up for as well to see if it is the right system for you and your business. I've used it for 3 years, and I know I wouldn't be anywhere where I am today without it. So that being said, I'll also put my email down here. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me directly, and I will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Definitely. That's basically all I have to have for you guys today. Thank you for taking an hour and a half time out of your afternoon to view the presentation and what I've discovered. Be on the lookout for more announcements via email for upcoming presentations. I'm definitely going to do one on groups. I'm going to do one exploring the company pages, and possibly one doing LinkedIn ads. But groups are huge. Groups are a great way to get connections, and we need to dig into that as well. So be on the lookout for that. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for attending, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.